Before we begin, we suggest using headphones so you can enjoy every word and detail with excellent audio quality. So, let's get started. Have you ever wondered how to start a good conversation with someone, especially during your first meeting? How do you build rapport? How do you impress someone and make them like you right away? If these questions have crossed your mind, today's summary will be super helpful for you. We're going to talk about a book that answers all these questions. How to Make People Like You in 90 Seconds or Less by Nicholas Boothman. How we respond when we meet someone for the first time shows a lot about our energy, whether it's positive or negative. We make up our minds about someone within the first 2 seconds of meeting them. And we base our responses on the other person's attitude because we can all sense it right away. First, let's go over 5 things to keep in mind before meeting anyone new. While we can't control how others judge us at first, we can do a few things to make sure the first impression is a good one. Attitude. It all starts with your attitude. We're not talking about being positive or negative here, but useful versus useless attitudes. Useful attitudes include warm, enthusiastic, confident, supportive, relaxed, curious, helpful, engaging, patient, welcoming. Useless attitudes include angry, sarcastic, impatient, bored, disrespectful, anxious, rude, suspicious, afraid, self-conscious, mocking, embarrassed. To make a good impression, we need to ditch the useless attitudes and focus on the useful ones. If your attitude comes off as negative, people won't trust you. Trust, as we just mentioned, without trust, there's no connection. Eye contact is crucial. It shows respect and builds trust. If you struggle with making eye contact, try focusing on the color of their eyes. Smile. The third tip is to smile. In our culture, a smile shows you're confident and friendly. Not everyone has a natural smile, but here's a trick used by fashion models. Say the word great 3 times while you smile. It works wonders. Great, great, great. And before you know it, you'll be smiling and your eyes will be smiling too. The author suggests that when you approach someone, the first thing you should do is look into their eyes, or even focus on the color of their eyes. Then, without leaning forward, quickly think, great, great, great in your mind. It will help trigger a pleasant expression on your face. But remember, too much smiling or eye contact can be off-putting. So just a little smile and gentle eye contact will do the trick. Synchronize movements. The next thing is to mirror their body language. Matching someone's body language in a respectful way is super important. People with great personalities often do this without even thinking. We'll dive into this more later. Find common ground. Finally, to build a connection, you need to find something you both have in common. Find a topic or interest you can both relate to, and you'll make a fantastic first impression. Now, let's dive into 3 key steps of communication that will help you impress anyone in 90 seconds or less. Part 1. Meeting. We all know what a meeting is, but why is it so important to fix one? A meeting isn't just face-to-face, it can be virtual too. Here are 4 reasons why meetings matter. Build strong relationships. When you meet people, you get the chance to connect and form friendships. Exchange ideas. Meetings are perfect for sharing ideas, which you can use for your own growth. Helps you grow. With COVID, a lot of us missed daily office chats. Now, fixing meetings can help bring back that creative energy, sparks innovation. Meetings inspire new ideas and improvements, helping you become the best version of yourself. Part 2. Communication. Now that you understand why meetings are essential, let's talk about communication. Good communication skills are key. So let's go over 3 steps that can help. Step 1. Know the wants, needs and goals. The first step is to have clear goals. Instead of focusing on vague needs, work on achieving specific objectives. The author shows how Colonel Sanders turned KFC into a global brand by having a clear vision. He knew exactly how his chicken should taste and how to market it to get the best results. Step 2. Find out what is being delivered. Next, analyze the current situation. Understand if what's being delivered meets the needs of the situation. Get as much feedback as possible to see if what you're offering is what people actually want. KFC became successful because they paid attention to every detail, from the food they served to the quality of the ingredients. By maintaining high standards, they eliminated any chances for errors. Step 3. Change and improve practices to get the results you want. It might be slow, but we've got to keep adjusting our communication methods. Based on the feedback we get, we need to keep tweaking things until we get the results we're aiming for. Thanks to constant feedback from customers and employees, KFC, which started in a small town, has turned into a global corporate giant. Want to win anyone over in 90 seconds? How to make people like you reveals the secret to making an unforgettable first impression. Master these simple tricks and watch your connection soar. Point 3. First contact. When it comes to building rapport, the first face-to-face meeting is the best time to make a solid connection. This is when people decide if they can trust you. The way you make that first impression is crucial, and if it needs fixing, it can be really hard to change once it's made. So, no matter how much effort you put in later, that initial moment is hard to undo. Point 4. Actions speak louder than words. Your body language speaks louder than your words. So, it's super important that your body language matches what you're saying. Let me give you an example of how rapport works. There was this young guy who often had dinner alone. One evening, he overheard a woman talking about being an online gamer, but the person she was talking to didn't seem interested. He decided to go over, introduce himself, and start a conversation with her. He used his body language to build rapport right away, smiling, leaning in, and mirroring her movements. They clicked because they had mutual interests, and the conversation flowed easily. The takeaway is that even shy people can become better at connecting with others by practicing this kind of body language. Thank you, friends. This book is amazing. Before, we did a lot of things without thinking, but after reading this summary, we now realize how important our body language is and how to use it. Always remember to keep your body language open to become a more confident, impressive, and attractive person. Book review. How to make people like you in 90 seconds or less. Nicholas Boothman's book is a super practical guide to making instant connections and building rapport. It's easy to follow with relatable examples and tips that you can actually use. The book highlights the importance of first impressions and non-verbal communication. One of the key ideas is synchrony, which means matching and mirroring body language, tone, and energy. The author also focuses on active listening, empathy, and asking open-ended questions to form real, meaningful connections. What makes this book stand out is how practical it is for both personal and professional settings. Boothman provides clear instructions on how to make a great first impression and even offers exercises to help you refine these skills. In conclusion, this book is a must-read for anyone who wants to improve their social skills and build strong relationships. I highly recommend it. Our journey with this video ends here. If you want to purchase this book, the purchase link is available in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Minibook, and follow us on Facebook as well, because we will keep creating similar videos for you regularly. See you in the next video. Until then, stay happy and keep smiling.